pivotal moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down into the crowd of foul ball. The 0-1. And he is.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Trevor Story steps in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. High and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. He gets there, and that's the second out. Up next for the Buccos, Franmil Reyes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-0 the count. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed. So they can't get. We are into extra innings and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Swing and a liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now the wheels start to turn in that Pittsburgh dugout as you get a look at what pitchers are still available in the Pirates bullpen. Avisail Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24,
A ball and no strikes. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Martin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ben Gamble will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. This is pulled into right. Reyes will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains tied at 4. Ben Gamble remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Orlando Arcia is also into the game as he takes over at short.
leading up for the Pirates, the left fielder, Nathan Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Yelich going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
You're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
The Buccos are looking to improve their position as this pennant race really starts to heat up. But in order to do so, they'll have to win a close game against this strong contender.
Well, Matt, that's how you become a contender yourself. Winning the close games and winning against good teams. This is a bit of a prove-it game for a team who still has time to better their standings into the postseason mix. Think you've got what it takes to make an impact in October? Okay, let's see it.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Acuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gregory Polanco.
Fouled off. Martin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting,
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Trevor Story steps in now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Duvall will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The third baseman, number 15, Key Bryant.
Digging in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Polanco at second with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. picked him up. Riley over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Pirates have to be aware that they're running out of chances to climb that division ladder.
No doubt. Yeah, as the schedule is starting to wind down, they can't afford to lose too many of these kind of opportunities. If they do, they're not going to have a chance to steal this division. You're not going to win every game down the stretch, but when you find yourself in a close game, you feel like that's one you should have won.
Absolutely, Dan. This is really a disappointing loss for this team, and you can bet it's going to sting for a little bit.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 2, Eric.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4, so now the tying run will come across to score. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Gesellman is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Moran at third. Stallings over at second. Gonzalez at first. 2 out in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
3-1. Here it is. In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here it comes. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Mets go. So digging in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Brian Reynolds. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the wind, the 0-1.
1-1.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Jerry Spamiglia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The set and the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 5 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here comes the first pitch. Jacob Stallings is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Gregory Polanco will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 line towards center field. Nimmo is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just. Gregory Polanco will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 35, Keone Kela. Now pitching and batting 9th, number 18, John Ryan.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. So far on the year, Chirinos is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jeff McNeil comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Moran will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The right fielder, number 30.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Michael Conforto, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and a strike to count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Left side. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. The Pirates have been coming on strong of late, and right now are on the verge of moving into the top spot in their division.
They sure have, Matt. They've been playing at a very high level and have put the division leaders on notice, too. If they can keep their foot on the gas a bit longer, they will move into the catbird seat, and that could propel them to the finish line even more. I really like how this race is shaping up. It's going to be a fun one to watch.
So coming to the plate, Brian Hayes, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now 5-3.
This is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Out in front of it, strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. No swing, apparently. Ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. 2 down. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that new inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left side, but well fouled. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
No, that's low.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. This is popped up. Hayes is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Newman.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets strand 1. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The left fielder, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Five runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Brad Brock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Gregory Polanco will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I got the count.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ke'Bryan Hayes started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Yoenis Cespedes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Wilson Ramos is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ripped down the first base line. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So the Pirates strike another blow in their ongoing assault on the division lead.
Yeah, this team is playing with a sense of purpose right now, and they are changing this race, Matt. I think we are in for one heck of a finish in this division.
Yeah, these guys have certainly thrown down the gauntlet, Dan. We will have to see how the rest of the division responds, but I, for one, can't wait to see how this thing shakes out.
The Buccos came into this game hot on the heels of the division leader. Heidi, what's this team's key to chasing them down?
Well, as one coach put it very simply, apply relentless pressure. He said, we know if we can just keep putting wins together, we'll eventually break through and take over this division. But we can't let up. We can't let them off the hook. So they know how impactful it could be to come out on top in this close game. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. From the stretch. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Jonathan Scope is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Digging in, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jacob Stallings, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Kevin Newman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Kevin Newman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Newman carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit on the ground to third. There's Cano. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more. Kevin Newman will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Scope ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Andres Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped up. Hayes in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Rounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. Michael Wacha is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45, Michael Wacha.
Gregory Polanco is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the eighth in a tie ball game. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His career line against Wacha. He's a .375 hitter. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. And it's gone.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, one away. Miguel Castro answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Striding in once again, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Castro will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it. Stephen Brault comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Number 18, John Murphy.
Popped him up. Murphy is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 2.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Robinson Cano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Hayes has a play. Oh, he can't hold on to it. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. So the Pirates get a big late season win here, and guys, they're in a dogfight for that division title.
No doubt, Matty V. They are biting and scratching and continuing to apply that pressure that Heidi was referring to earlier. I can assure you this win has gotten them fired up.
About it, D-Roll. I can't wait to see what happens next in this race. It's always a treat to have the division come down to the very end of the season.
We are late in a tightly contested matchup between a division leader and a rival who's bent on unseating them.
And this is what September baseball is all about, Matty V. These teams know each other very well by now, and the outcome of this series could have a significant impact on how the division race pans out.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's down.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Crick is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings up Javi Baez. This is skied out toward right. Reyes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 3-2. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. Kimbrel pauses. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Bryant is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 35.
Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
That missed. That's the ball. 1-1.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Caratini is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of .350.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Stephen Brault is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored in third with 2 gone now. Stepping in now, Jason Fitness popped him up. Murphy waits on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Ryan Tepera takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Cameron Maben is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. John Ryan Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
2-0 now. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Stephen Brault.
Now batting, the pitcher, Stephen Brault.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hayward on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with a 2-out triple.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
And with one swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and they're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Ward. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get through this bottom half inning. Big swing of that, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Tyler Chatwood, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Now the 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. So bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Moran arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Javier Baez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Richard Rodriguez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is there, 2 down. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. Well, guys, this is a big September win for today's victors.
And it's kind of worth double, Matt. Not only did they get the win, but they had a loss to the team they're trying to beat to get to the finish line.
Yeah, one team gains a step while the other one takes a step back. But that's what makes the matchup so fun right now. You've got to love these kinds of series in September because they feel already like postseason games.
The Pirates are trying in this game just to protect a razor-thin division lead. Heidi, how do you assess this club's outlook at this critical juncture?
Well, Matt, it's very simple. This team's fate is currently 100% in their hands. But they know that to keep it that way, they have to be winning. They don't want to worry about what other teams are doing. As one coach told me, the division is ours for the taking, but the margin of error is non-existent. So it's put up or shut up time.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 28, Kevin.
Takes this the other way to right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Into the box now, Cole Tucker. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Greg Kimbrell comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Tucker stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben at the track, into the basket, and it's gone.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he puts it on the ground to second. Kipnis ranging to his right, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So striding in, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. Bodie is there, and the side is retired. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. He's set. Here it comes. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Albert Almora is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left. Moran is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 23 homers and 78 RBIs. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. They're down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. Josh Bell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Maben is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. His career numbers against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Nick Birdie will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 57.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
The center fielder.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he takes a called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Off-speed pitch. Ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Polanco will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. Ready with another 0-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather...
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-1.
1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retire. Keone Kela takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Wilson Contreras comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0. At the plate now as he looks at strike one. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. So the Pirates come up big in this one and will, for the time being, preserve a fragile division lead.
Yeah, and this is the kind of victory that grows hair on your chest, Matty. It builds character to come through when you're fighting to remain the king of the hill. So I look for this win to embolden this team going forward in the final stretch of the season.
The Buccos, for the win tonight, would lock up a spot in the postseason by guaranteeing themselves at least a wild card berth. And for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, these players are motivated and excited. I'm told that, though they do still have business to attend to in the division race, they're not going to hold back the celebration if they get the win tonight and clinch a place for themselves in the postseason. They say it's what they've been working towards all season, and to achieve it here in their first chance to do so would be amazing.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hitting for Pittsburgh, number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Six runs, 13 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Danny V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nick Birdie will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Nico Horner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. He's set and the pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. Caratini is off of first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Kyle Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and out of here. At the plate now, Colin Moran, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Down and away, ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Two and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball, no. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So striding forward now, John Ryan Murphy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 28, Kevin Newman.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. With runners in scoring position, this batting average in the low 220s to the table.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Standing in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there. Michael Feliz, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up.
The center fielder,
Scope shading to his right. 1 away.
now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's not going to get it, and the two-out rally continues. Contreras is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
2 out here and a runner at second. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone into the right field bleachers.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Catch is made, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. So the Pirates have clinched a spot in the postseason, and they've got to be happy about that.
Well, it's great to see. They've worked hard. They've played hard. They've still got some work ahead of them in the divisional crown, but as Heidi mentioned, for now, they deserve to take a moment and appreciate what they've achieved.
Yeah, they'll celebrate this for now, and they should. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they can still bring in this postseason race. Still a lot left to be decided.
The Pirates find themselves in a pinch here, in danger of being walked off.
Yeah, and given that their postseason fate is not yet determined, they need to do everything they can to try and hold on in this game. This is prime pennant race baseball we're watching here, and I'm loving it.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Frazier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Brett Anderson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. 11th inning set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Drives it out to deep right center field. Kane is after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Kevin Newman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, Kevin Newman.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the third base.
At the plate, Jason Martin, and their runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Martin carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
1-2. Here it is. Turned on down the line. The set and the 1-2. Hit out toward second. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Stephen Brault takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Eric Sogard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout in there.
Has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Line to the right side. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moran will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. So the Pirates were up against a wall, one hanging curveball away from being walked off on, but instead they persevered and found a way to earn the win.
A big win it is, Matt, not just because they were in a September pennant race, but because of the way they got it. When you're in a tight situation like that late in the season and you respond the way they did, it's a message game, not just to your rivals, but to yourself and your fans. They showed a lot of guts to win this one, and this is going to do wonders for their confidence. A huge, huge win for this team.
The Buccos are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game? And that brings up Javi Baez. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 9-4. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Gregory Polanco is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. This is pulled into right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
From the stretch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You could see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. In now, Brian Reynolds. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Pitch on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's the first pitch to him. Franmil Reyes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Hopped up. Rizzo is there. And that retires the side. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kyle Schwarber is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And the lean years are finally over. The Pirates are champions of the NL Central.
So the Pirates get the win, and the celebration can commence.
No doubt they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.